Then I had the movie to Nairobi to start my temporary job. I've always felt it is an unforgivable thing to dump yourself on friends and then just stay on and on sponging on their hospitality. So when I was still in England, we had arranged for my job with a big company that had a branch in Kenya. It was very boring, but I could earn my own money and be independent while I tried to find a way to work somehow with animals. After 2 months, I met the man who made all my dreams come true. If you are interested in animals, someone told me you must meet an paleontologist. Meet Louis Leakey. Leakey was an anthropologist and paleonto- pale- paleontologist who was interested in animals and early men. So I made a appointment and went to see him in his big, untidy office, strewn with papers, fossil bones, teeth, stone tools, and all kinds of other things, including a big cage in which lived a minute mouse with her 6 babies. Lewis offered me a job immediately. His secretary had just given her notice. What amazing luck. I think he would have found work for me anyway because he was impressed by how much I knew about African animals. Lewis took me around Nairobi National Park. Being with him was a wonderful experience. He had all kinds of fascinating stories about animals. He'd seen during his years of living in Kenya. He knew perhaps more than any white man about the Kikuyu too, since his missionary father had allowed him to grow up almost as part of the tribe. When he was 2 days old, he was set outside the house in his crib, and in accordance with Kikuyu costume, all the elders of the tribe walked past to give him their blessing. To do this, each of them spat on him. Later, as an adolescent, he went through an initiation rites with the other Kikuyu boys with whom he had grown up before I started to work in a museum. Lewis and his wife Mary took Gillian, another girl who worked at the museum, and me on an expedition. We went to Olduvai Gorge in Tanganyika. That was one of the most exciting adventures in my life. In 1957, Olduvai Gorge, which is now famous as known to very few white people, there was no road leading there, not even a track. when we left the trail from Ngorongoro crater to Saranier. Saranier. A trail that is now a well-marked road across the Serengeti Plains. Gillian and I had to sit up on the roof of the overloaded Land Rover to look for the faint tire marks left by the Nikis the year before. They had been going for 3 or 4 months every summer to look for fossils. They already knew a great deal about the prehistoric creatures that roamed the Serengeti in bygone years. They knew that ape-like men had lived here too.